Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Croatia. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I think a lot's going to be expected of this guy, Rasmus Højlund. I think he's got the heart for it. And you need that if you really want to improve and get up there with the very best. And I see that in him. I think there's an honest character underneath. I think he's got the right attitude. He wants to apply himself. And I think if he can do that successfully, he's going to start scoring the amount of goals he would like.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. So we're up and running. Now it's Højlund. It's a good run down the right. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Messi with the short one. Damian. He's having a go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Bartasagi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Lobotka. Played into space out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bartasagi. Now Pulisic. Pulisic goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, that's nice. And it's Vitinha. Cleared without hesitation.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Zubimendi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Spinazzola. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Højlund, and the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's being urged to shoot, and the shot! They've scored! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Numero 19.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he shoots! Messi plays it short, and he's gone backward here. He's had a shot! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And that has been cleared. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. He shifted it to the flank. Cleared away. And he's well positioned here. And he was alert to it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Zubimendi. Croatia are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Ramani.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Di Lorenzo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for options for movement. Now there's a fine ball. There's the shot! Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Elmas. Pulisic. Tries to pass it through. Backward it goes. McTominay. And it's Spinazzola. Elmas. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Pulisic. Oh, such a clever touch. He's found a way through. And he's there to clear it.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Looking to go deep. Keeper's dealt with that. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Di Lorenzo. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Pulisic. Shot could... Bruno Fernandes! Oh, he's hit the bar! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
McTominay. 5 minutes till the break. And he's forced to go back. Ramani. Pulisic.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Jeyun. And Spinazzola. Elmas. And it's Lobotka. Jeyun. And Ramani. Di Lorenzo.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
No, he's just misjudged that one. McTominay. Now Elmas. Out to the right. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're underway again.
Croatia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Lewandowski.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And it's Subimendi. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And this is chance for a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Spinazzola. He's a sharp little ball here. Real chance! Di Lorenzo. Bartasaghi gets a foot in here. Played into the middle. Up he goes!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
McTominay, who does have an assist to his name, looking to play him in. Spinazzola has it in a wide position. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bartasaghi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Di Lorenzo. He has found the way through. And the flag has stayed down. Croatia still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Not the most accurate pass. Ramani getting this one clear. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bruno Fernandes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Messi. And it's Van Dijk. Now he's got space here. Juan getting this one clear.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Defending of the desperate variety.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Di Lorenzo. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Croatia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's come backwards here. Damian. Searching pass he's played there. Francisco Conceição is wide and looking to get onto this.
Croatia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Great defending, strong and determined. Howson. Pulisic. And it's Vitinha. Now Subimendi. And here's Højlund. De Bruyne. Jeyun. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Di Lorenzo picks it up out wide. Pulisic. And here's the chance to counter. To Conceição. And it's Van Dijk. Damian. Looking for the run. And that was very necessary. That's really well manoeuvred.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Lobotka. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot, surely! And what a be quick. Has another go! Oh, that is rather wayward. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Croatia.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I see this guy, Romagnoli, as the latest in a line of fine Italian defenders, and he's very adept with his feet. This allows him to play, you know, all sorts of passes out from defence, but he also plays himself out of pressure and keeps everything moving. He's quite a cool character.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. No way through. Now it's Noslin, nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He shifted it to the flank. Pulisic. That is good alertness. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Howson gets over and intercepts. Played out to the right. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Romagnoli. Well, that has not gone well. It's come to nothing. Croatia are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tries a shot! It's been shipped out wide.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Pellegrini. Looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through. Van Dijk. Bartasagi. Shot, surely! Vitinha. Howson. Zubimendi. And it's Bartasagi. Now it's Pulisic. And it's Bartasagi. Bruno Fernandes. Pulisic. And that's aimed into the middle. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cancellieri. That's Cataldi. He's looking wide. Basic. Now it's Noslin. Basic. Little pass back. Played out to the left flank. And he's well positioned here. Noslin! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bruno Fernandes. Distributed tidily. And that pass just didn't quite work. Drilled in low. Cataldi. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Bartasagi. Now it's crossed into the middle. Romagnoli getting this one clear. Tries to play it through. Out of play for a goal kick. Pellegrini. Cancellieri. Pellegrini. That's Cataldi. That's a good ball out wide. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely feet. And he's managed to get free. Vecino. Noslin.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Messi. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Like to draw your
I have to
attention
say,
to
I
the
think
screen
it's
right
a good
now for
performance,
information
but
on
it's
our
clear that they
shuttle
need
buses.
a little more energy and more precision up top.
Everyone,
They
please
proved they can
welcome to the
create
field
chances.
our
Now they
players.
need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So off we go once more.
Croatia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't...
There's the shot! And he's straight offside. Threads one in. Now it's Noslin. He's in space and looking for options. Bartasagi. Bruno Fernandes. It's a really well-measured ball. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Pellegrini. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Isaacson. Vitinha.
Isaacson really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Basic. He's in plenty of space here. Damian. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And here's Pulisic. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's good play. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Now the delivery.
The attendance
It is a
for this
corner.
match was 29,830. Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
That's a decent clearance. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. Vecino. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, that's well spotted. Pulisic. Aims beyond the defence. Bartasagi has it in a wide position. And the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Croatia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Cataldi. Now it's Noslin. And it's Vecino. Basic. Bruno Fernandes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he plays one through. And here's Messi. Probing pass. Pellegrini tries to clear.
Substitutions taking place.
Lazio can make their change now with a break in play. Dia getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Croatia choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Vitinha, number 17.
No way through, so back it comes. Decent chance! He has done it! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Croatia have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
That's a lovely pass. Deftly away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Defending was strong and firm. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Isaacson. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Croatia leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Reinders. Played out to the right.
Pretty robust defending. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Marosic. Isaacson. Oh, that's nice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. 4 extra minutes added on. Brilliant shot at goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, there's the clearance. Played out towards the right wing. And that's it. Croatia have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Zubimendi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, I think this is a win that owes a lot to front-footed defending. I think the way they defended from up top starved the opposition of space, and they were able to go from strength to strength thereafter.
Children's announcement.
With that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Croatia. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
And we're underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Keeper's dealt with that. Croatia are looking to go forward now. It's a searching pass. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Sule clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Pulisic. Batasagi. Now, can they get him away?
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. Well played and well cleared.
So it is still 0-0. Zubimendi. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's good running with the ball. He's in a great position here. Van Dijk. Soulé. Now it's Greenwood. Now it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Freuler. Tries to dink it through. That's a goal kick. Van Dijk. Darmian. Howson. Out to the left it goes. And it's Batasagi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Taken back almost at once. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Aims beyond the defence. Lovely feet. Now the delivery. He can get that clear. Soulé. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Casale. That has been slung wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out towards the right wing. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Tries to play it through. And the through ball. Showing Greenwood! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Greenwood. And here's Pulisic. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Juan Miranda. Nicely weighted ball. Tobega's cross. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Good ball, good take. Back in once more. That's a decent clearance. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Subimendi. Here's Petagna. Soulé.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Now it's Greenwood. And he plays one through. Oh, that's neat. Juan Miranda. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Sarà immediatamente allontanato.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pobega. Good take, and is he in? He's having a go! And the ball's come loose here. Lovely bit of skill. Crosses it in. Oh, that was vital. And he's hit it long. Looking to play him in. He's face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
That has not gone well. Out to the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance! And he's taking no chances there. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Subimendi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 29.950 spettatori.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Now it's crossed into the middle. Howson getting this one clear. Well, that looks a decent ball. And they've been given a corner.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Immobile, and he shoots! Looking for the run. Throw in. So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Viene sostituito con il numero 19.
And he gets big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Numero 10.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Soulé. Messi. Threads one in. Cross goes in there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Looking for options for movement. He's found the way through. He's a shot. It's Greenwood! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Croatia can make their change now with a break in play. That has been knocked clear. That's a lovely pass. Chance! No mistake! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. The message is clear, none shall pass. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Bernardeschi. And here's Immobile, and it's made its way to him. That's a good ball. Croatia close now to seeing this one through to the end. And this is Immobile, and it's hoisted clear. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Højlund. Now it's Pulisic.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He rises! They've done it! And surely that does it! perfect time, decisive strike. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
5 minutes to add. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there goes the final whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.